I mean, she first picked up that story from her sources, and then we spoke to the management of Muthoot as well. Ritu, let's first understand what the issue is in terms of disbursing gold loans in cash.
Well, you had the Reserve Bank of India issuing an advisory to NBFCs, especially the large gold loan NBFCs that have a presence in Kerala, to strictly adhere to the income tax provisions on cash disbursement of loans, plainly cautioning them that no NBFC should disburse loan amounts in excess of this 20,000 cash limit as per IT rules. Now, this letter has not really come out of the blue. If you recall, RBI recently took action against IIFL Finance for its gold loan business, where, among other reasons, the breach of cash disbursal limits for gold loans was cited as one of the issues. Now, following that, we understand that several large gold loan NBFCs wrote a letter, reached out to the Reserve Bank of India to ask whether they strictly had to follow this 20,000 limit in cash disbursals. And, keep in mind, RBI's scale-based regulation for NBFC clearly refers to these rules. The action on IIFL Finance was also intended as a message to the ecosystem. And despite this, we understand several players continue to flout the rules. So it is in response to that and the various clarifications sought by the companies that RBI's Department of Supervision issued this letter to the NBFCs, including to larger players like Manappuram Finance, Muthoot Finance, etc. Now, in terms of what the impact is, Morgan Stanley says NBFCs with gold lending business will have to make some operational changes, and there could be a transient financial impact, which it says should be manageable. Muthoot and Manappuram, of course, in focus. It notes that for Manappuram, about 40% of disbursements happen in cash at the moment. For Muthoot, about 40% of the gold loans are actually transacted online. So it says the near-term sentiment is likely to be negative for both of these NBFCs. Ambit also notes that Muthoot has been investing in digital initiatives, and so there should not be any major friction because of these changes. We did, in fact, speak to Muthoot Finance's managing director earlier today, and he also alluded to this, saying they do not see any major challenge from these rules. Take a look.
This is actually not any selective instruction. It is a universal instruction applicable to all NBFCs. Whether big, listed, unlisted, any NBFC, this is applicable. Because 80% of customers even pay their interest occasionally through the bank channel. So it is not we don't see it as a challenge. And next second part is, if they are not going here, where else are they going to go? Because all NBFCs, this is applicable. Those numbers are very minuscule, and we will have no difficulty there. So I don't have any numbers there. It's nothing significant. Anything above 2 lakhs is 100% online. Below that, many of the people take it online. So there is no number there, but there is very insignificant. That's what I want to say. But today, NBFCs are so many in the town. So unorganized are also there. Rural area people may have some issues. So I think some people may go to unorganized sector, but that is again for the regulator to see whether people should go to unorganized or to organized.
Okay, that's Muthoot Finance saying it's really a non-issue, but the market still has its doubts, and the stocks are still down between 4 and 6%. Well, that's RBI action, which is causing, a down move in stocks. Let's talk about RBI action.